Hi boys and girls, if you missed our reading lesson on Zoom today, we did lots of different things. So here's a little video to show you what we covered. First thing we did was practice our alpha friends. So do the movements and sounds with me. Here we go. A, Andy Apple. A. B, Benny Bear. B. C is next. Kelly Cat. K. D, Dudley Duck. D. E, Edna Elephant. F, Fifi Fish. G, for Gertie Goose. G. Our next friend for letter H is Hattie Horse. Then we met Iggy Iguana for letter I. I. Next is a little girl named Jumping Jill for letter J. Get your jump rope out. J. Keely Kangaroo's next. Keely Kangaroo for K. Remember, you can kick your feet too. K. And then we met Larry Lion for letter L. Larry Lion says, ooh. You have to put your tongue kind of between your teeth and say, ooh. Good job. And then today, we're gonna meet the friend for letter M. This is Mimi Mouse. Mimi Mouse likes to eat cheese. So put a piece of cheese up to your mouth and say, mmm. That's the sound Mimi Mouse makes. Let's read her rhyme. Mimi Mouse, minds her manners in the house. Ooh, I heard a rhyme. House mouse. When she sips her milk, she never makes a mess. Mud pies never stain her dress. I heard another rhyme. Mess dress. She's got lots of M words in here. Minds, manners, milk, makes, mess, mud. They all start with mmm. Let's meet little M and read my M book and find out some more words that start with M. Little M had a box. It was a green box. He said, I will fill my box. Little M found monkeys. He put the monkeys in his box. Little M found 1, 2, 3 mice. Then he found many more mice. He put the mice into his box with the monkeys. But the monkeys did not like the mice. The monkeys were mad. They jumped out of the box and ran. Up a mountain, little M ran too, and the mice ran too. Then the monkeys ran down the mountain. The monkeys did not see the mud at the bottom of the mountain. They fell in the mud. Now they were very mad. What a mess. Little M and the mice pulled the monkeys out of the mud. Little M put the monkeys back into his box. Monkeys and mice, be nice, he said. Little M met a moose. Moose, he said, you are just what I need for my mice. Now the mice can crawl all over his antlers and not bug the monkeys. Little M saw a merry-go-round. Let's go for a ride, he said. He found some money. And they went for a ride on the merry-go-round. Little M looked up. Guess what he saw? The moon. The moon belongs in my box, he said. How can I get the moon? Just then, little M met a magician. I will take you to the moon in my magic moon machine, said the magician. And he did. Some magic. Look, he took everybody. He took the moose. He took the mice, the monkeys, the magician, all in the magic moon machine. More words with little M. Mop, milk, moccasins, mittens, magnet, marbles, mat, microscope, marshmallow, mustard, matches, macaroni, mug, magazine, motorcycle. Okay, here's some of the words that I put on my list. Some are from the book. Monkey, mice, mad, mountain, mud, mess, moose, money, moon, magic, machine, and milk. And then we have two friends in our class with names that start with M. Maggie and Macy, Miss Macy. You guys can make a list too from the words that you heard or other M words that you know. If you don't know how to write the words, you can just draw pictures. Okay, now we're going to talk more about nouns for people. Nouns for people. And I've got my paper right here. And we got some different nouns on my paper. We have boy, woman, girl. Yesterday we talked about nouns for people. We talked about how everyone has a name. There's other nouns for people that just talk about who the person is, but not using their name, using something else, like boy, woman, girl. Let's see if we can think of another name for girl. What about kid? We could use kid. Or we could call her princess even, right? Sometimes parents call their little girls a princess, or they call her honey. They use cute little names like that. Those are called pet names because they're just kind of cute. We could call her sister. Maybe she's a sister. We could call her friend. Maybe she's a friend. And then we have this guy right here. What could we call him? He looks a little bit older maybe, so we could maybe call him Grandpa. Or we could call him Dad, man, guy. Those are all different names for him. Then we have this. He's called Boy up here, but I wonder if we can think of some other names for him. Maybe he's a brother. Maybe he's a son. Maybe he's also a friend. We could also call him Guy. So there's lots of different nouns that we use to describe people. And all of those words help us to understand who somebody is and who we're talking about when we're writing and when we're reading. The last thing I want to talk to you today about is our sight word I. Remember, when the capital I is all by itself in a sentence, then it's a word, I, and it says its name. So on this paper, you're going to circle all the capital I's you find in here, and then you're going to write how many you found in this little box. Then you have to find I in the sentence and circle it. I am happy. I like apples. I can see a brown bear. Circle those. Then you're going to write it. Capital I, capital I. Then down here, you trace inside, you trace on the lines, and then you write it by yourself. It's best to use a pencil for this paper because there's lots of different things that you have to do on here. And if you make a mistake, then you can just easily erase and start over again. If you want to, you can also practice writing your name up here, which would be a good idea. And don't forget, when you write your name, the first letter is capital and the rest are small. Just like you see here, name, the first letter is capital and the rest of the letters are lowercase or small. Have fun, guys.